Imagine a world where Putin, Trump and Zelensky can sit down, pour one out with the boys and just hash it out. It's a Bohemian Rhapsody we are talking about. Beer with us. In the heart of Europe, as political storm threatens cohesion and unity, a small country is quietly pouring itself stronger role on this very continent, one pint at a time. The Czech Republic, famed for its century-old brewing traditions, is wielding beer as a diplomatic tool, turning what was once simply a nation passion into a potent instrument of soft power. Europe finds itself grappling with profound divisions. The Russia-Ukraine war has not only stoked fear of undesired escalation for most of the Europe, but has fractured European consensus on almost everything, from sanctions to energy policy. In fact, the continent is further weighted down by economic stagnation, mass immigration debates, growing nationalism, and most important, eroding trust in its institutions. This climate of uncertainty demands new solutions. Military strength, for all its noise, often bring little more than headlines and heartaches. The true power for lasting influence, as the Czech Republic demonstrate, may not reside in arsenal counts, but in culture. In fact, in bridges built through shared experiences, taste and traditions. At the bottom of this tall drink is also a cultural battle within Europe. Czech Republic has the largest beer drinker per capita, but it has also long been overshadowed by the Belgians and Bavarian brews. For 6 years now, Czech Republic has quietly invited brewers from across the globe, from Australia, from Canada, and also from the United States, to immerse themselves in the nation's stored beer culture. Well, it's the Ministry of Agriculture, not Foreign Affairs, with the foresight of transformed hospitality and hops into an outreach program. These visiting brewers participate in summits and tours, meeting local farmers, pub owners, and legendary brew masters of Prague. But what happens is these encounters isn't just a transfer of brewing techniques, it's a cultural exchange. Foreign guests learn what a proper pour means in Czech tradition, share in the social rituals of local hospoda, which means pub, and carry back home a deep appreciation not just for Czech lagers, but for the shared values and stories poured with every foamy glass. Well, this approach is inspired in part by gastro-diplomacy seen in destinations like Thailand, but shaped by the unique Czech heritage of conviviality or the sense of connectivity, and also, not to forget, the craftsmanship. While most of the European countries posture with military-industrial diplomatic rhetoric, Czech Republic leads efforts like European Parliament's Beer Club, bringing together members of the European Parliament from across the spectrum. In fact, they celebrate beer culture as an integral part of Europe's heritage. Far from trivial, this is an assertion that culture, not conflict, that bind a continent together. In the face of war and division, communal traditions offer rare neutral grounds. Lifting a glass can cross political lines, softening discord and creating bonds where formal talks may flatter. Then comes economic diplomacy. The elevation of Czech beer brands internationally supports not just image but exports, tourism and local economies, quietly strengthening the nation even in these uncertain times. Then it also fuels narrative shifts. As Europe navigates crisis, Czech Republic strategy embodies a call to look beyond bullets and armies. Soft power, whether in the form of cultural partnership or culinary exchange, becomes the currency of modern influence. Czech Republic example urges the continent to rethink strength for the 21st century. The era when military arsenals alone commanded respect has given way more to a subtle calculations. Nations that captivate through education, heritage, and the shared pleasures of life can shape outcomes every bit as surely, if not more so, than those who rely on force. The future of European unity perhaps should be brewed in its pubs and celebrated in the festivals and not on the battlefield. It seems the time has come when Europe is discovering pint by pint that the ties which endure are those forged by culture, laughter, and by the universal language of well-crafted beer raised in friendships.